Pull up and get tore. I'm sipping, 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 I'm sipping.
Sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
Tonight we gon' go get drunk.
Get drunk. Tonight we gon' go get fried.
Get fried. Jump in the wheel and slide.
I don't give a fuck about a DUI.
I'm sipping, 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 I'm sipping.
What's going on, y'all? Cutty from Cutty TV. Y'all know my voice. I'm sitting down with my man today, my boy Sammie, Sam Malone.
Yep.
However you may know my mans, you may know him from a lot of different things. Because you definitely are involved in a lot of different shit. We got a lot going on.
I mean, we all do. You gotta work, man. We ain't got no choice.
That's true.
We ain't got no choice. But no, yeah, I'm sipping with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sipping with Sam, you ain't sipping right. Get your fucking life together. And I'm on Cutty TV, man. Shit is love.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. So you're not lying about your name. Sippin' Wit Sammie. Nigga, I don't drink unless I'm around you. You bring out some of the best, like, you just know what to drink that get that vibe going. You feel me?
I know what I like. And I don't mind sharing with good folks. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But, like, I keep cognac with me, and you can't go wrong with cognac. There's no such thing as cheap cognac. And then I drink good beers. I love good beers because when you're drinking cognac straight, you need something in between. You can't just keep drinking that all night. You die.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's my balance. Like, it's just what I'm into, man. I like what I like.
For sure. All right, so I want to talk about your drinking first because you a pro. So why do you drink that particular beer? Do you have it with you? What's it called?
Monkey, Victory.
Yeah. Cause that joint banging.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Victory in general. They was once local. They went international, I think, recently. But it's kind of like drinking the Phillies. Like, but anyway, I always liked their beer, and then I became a fan of Golden Monkey. It was the strongest beer I ever had that tastes good to me.
Okay.
And I went to a beer festival. Shout out to my guy from Philly Beer Scene magazine. I know the owner. That's my man, Matt. And we used to go to beer festivals all the time. And when one beer festival, Victory had a booth, and for the VIP hour, they had Sour Monkey on tap.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the shit. They only give you like a little bit. I'm like, oh, this joint was alright. Went back. Hour was over. It was gone. I'm like, dang. So then I seen it in the stores. They was putting out 22 ounces seasonally. So which means like one day they put out a bunch of cases and they ain't putting out no more. And usually within a week, whoever got them, sell out of them.
Okay.
So I had everybody running around. If you seen it, you was buying me the joint, and I was paying you back or whatever have you, like,
right,
just to keep up. And then they started putting them out year round. I guess they was testing the waters. They put them out year round, 6-packs. It wasn't no turning back for me. Like, I could drink it all day, which don't sound good, but
of course
I can if I need to.
I mean, cause it doesn't. I feel like. Cause I was drinking with you. I've had the pleasure to drink with you. I know you got one for me. Look, I know you got one for you. Is that where Sippin Wit Sammie was created? Because you have a taste for drinking, and when you get, I feel like when you get people drunk, you get their vibes out of them, so people are comfortable, and people get real comfortable around you because you set the vibe like that. Like, yo, like, would you like a beer? Like, so.
I come from a hosting family. Like,
okay.
My people's always had company at the crib or events, certain things, and we organizers by nature, but more than that, that comes with hospitality. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's a couple things I'm not stingy with. I don't really know how to be stingy with food, alcohol, and weed. You know what I mean? And the only reason that I would do it is if I'm around somebody that I don't feel the vibe with, like, or I don't feel like they would reciprocate if they could.
Right.
Then I kind of get a little, all right, we ain't doing that no more type shit. But besides that, I don't mind nobody enjoying what I got, because if I couldn't afford it, I wouldn't have it. There's always more to be had, and we gonna have fun.
Mm-hmm.
So if that takes for you to have a sip, if that takes for you to get a good plate, you know what I mean? Some people get a nice little ribs and all of that, and that's all they need. They two-stepping with the plate.
Right.
Some motherfuckers need something in their hand to two-step with.
Right.
So I'm rocking with it. But Sippin Wit Sammie was an idea for my podcast. So it was years ago when I came up with the idea, but that came from Sam Malone. Sam Malone came from my homie saying, damn, you always in the fucking bar. Fuck you think you is, Sam Malone?
Right.
I said, it works. He also the same one that started calling me Barstool Rug, because Rug is a nickname that I've always had because of my temper. And everything that I do, they always put that in front of Rug.
Right.
You know what I mean? So at one point it was like, oh, so you Barstool Rug now. Like, that works. So I kept them both.
Right.
And then Sippin Wit Sammie came from